Welcome back. I'm Sage, and this is Easy English with Sage.
You know what? Today is going to be something special. Today, we're diving deep into English shadowing practice, where you listen and repeat along with me. Oh, wow. I can already feel your excitement. And you know what makes me really happy? You're here. You showed up. That's the first step toward fluency. And I'm so proud of you already. Now, before we jump in, let me tell you something. If you haven't subscribed to Easy English with Sage yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now because we're building a community of English learners who practice together, grow together, and celebrate every small victory together. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next on this channel. Okay, so let's talk about today's journey. We're going to practice English shadowing, which means you'll listen to me and repeat everything I say. Sounds simple, right? But here's the thing. This technique is one of the most powerful ways to improve your speaking, your listening, your pronunciation, and even your confidence. It's like having a conversation with yourself, but better because I'm right here guiding you through every single word, every sentence, every emotion. Think about it. When you were a baby, how did you learn your first language? You listened to your parents, your family, the sounds around you, and then you tried to copy those sounds. That's exactly what we're doing today, except now you're learning English. And the beautiful part? You're not alone in this. I'm here with you, step by step, word by word, sentence by sentence. Now I want you to get comfortable. Whether you're sitting at home, walking in the park, commuting to work, or maybe you're in your room late at night with just your phone screen lighting up your face. Wherever you are, this is your time. This is your moment to practice, to improve, to become the English speaker you've always dreamed of being. Let me share something with you. When I first started teaching English, I met so many students who were afraid to speak. They knew grammar, they knew vocabulary, they had studied for years, but when it came time to actually speak, they froze. Their minds went blank. Their hearts started racing. And you know what the problem was? They hadn't practiced speaking enough. They hadn't trained their mouths, their tongues, their vocal cords to produce English sounds naturally. That's where shadowing comes in. Shadowing is like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. Every time you repeat after me, you're building strength, you're building confidence, you're building fluency. And the best part? You can do this anywhere, anytime. No textbooks, no complicated rules, just you, me, and the English language flowing between us. All right, I can see some of you are ready to start. But hold on. Haha, not so fast. Let me give you a few tips first so you can get the maximum benefit from today's practice. First tip, don't worry about being perfect. Seriously, perfection is overrated. If you make a mistake, that's okay. If your pronunciation isn't perfect yet, that's okay too. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every time you practice, you're getting better, even if you can't see it right away. Second tip, Try to match my rhythm and my tone. English isn't just about words, it's about music. It's about the way words flow together, the way sentences rise and fall, the way emotions are expressed through sound. So when you repeat after me, don't just say the words. You can do this anywhere, anytime. No textbooks, no complicated rules. Just you, me, and the English language flowing between us. All right, I can see some of you are ready to start. But hold on. Haha, not so fast. Let me give you a few tips first so you can get the maximum benefit from today's practice. First tip, don't worry about being perfect. Seriously, perfection is overrated. If you make a mistake, that's okay. If your pronunciation isn't perfect yet, that's okay too. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every time you practice, you're getting better, even if you can't see it right away. Second tip, try to match my rhythm and my tone. English isn't just about words, it's about music. It's about the way words flow together, the way sentences rise and fall, the way emotions are expressed through sound. So when you repeat after me, don't just say the words. Feel them. Let them flow through you. Let your voice dance with mine. Third tip, and this is really important, be consistent. One practice session is good, but consistent practice is what creates real change. Imagine if you practiced with me every single day for just 10 or 15 minutes. Where would your English be in 1 month? In 3 months? In 6 months? I'll tell you where. It would be completely transformed. You'd be speaking with confidence, understanding conversations easily, and express. Now, before we officially begin the practice, tell me in the comments, are you ready? Are you excited? What's your biggest challenge with English speaking right now? Is it pronunciation? Confidence? Finding the right words? Whatever it is, share it with me. This community is here to support you, and I read every single comment. Oh, and one more thing. If at any point during this practice you feel tired or your tongue feels twisted, haha, don't worry, that's completely normal. It means your mouth is working hard to form new sounds. Just take a deep breath, maybe take a sip of water, and keep going. Remember, every athlete feels tired during training, but that's how they get stronger. All right, my friend, let's start with something simple and beautiful. We're going to practice everyday greetings and conversations. These are the phrases you'll use constantly in real life, so getting comfortable with them is super important. And here's the fun part. As we practice, imagine you're actually in these situations. Imagine you're meeting someone new, starting your day, or saying goodbye to a friend. Make it real in your mind, and your practice will be so much more effective. Ready? Take a deep breath with me. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Feel your body relax. Clear your mind. And now, let's begin. Say it with me. Good morning. How are you today? Good morning. How are you today? Beautiful. Did you feel how natural that sounded? Let's try another one. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Perfect. Your voice is warming up now. I can hear it getting stronger. Let's continue. It is so nice to see you again. It is so nice to see you again. Wonderful. You know what I love about this phrase? It's not just words. It carries warmth. It carries friendship. It carries genuine happiness. When you say this to someone, you'll have a wonderful day ahead. Have a wonderful day ahead. Excellent. Now let's try something a bit longer. Don't rush. Take your time. Feel each word. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope everything is going well for you. That was smooth. Did you notice how the words connected? In English, we don't speak word by word by word. We let words flow together like a river. I hope everything is going well for you becomes one smooth thought, one smooth sound. Let me know if you need anything at all. Let me know if you need anything at all. Great job. Now, quick question for the comments. How are you feeling so far? Are you speaking out loud or are you just listening? Remember, you have to actually speak to get the benefits. Don't be shy. Even if you're on a bus or in a crowded place, you can whisper along. Your English practice is important, and anyone who sees you is. These are phrases you'll hear in cafes, in shops, at work, everywhere. Repeat after me. Could you please help me with this? Could you please help me with this? Nice. That please makes you sound so polite and friendly. English speakers appreciate politeness so much. I would really appreciate your assistance. I would really appreciate your assistance. Excellent. That's a more formal way to ask for help. You could use this at work or in professional situations. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for your time today. Beautiful. Gratitude is universal, my friend. Whether you're speaking English, Urdu, or any language, saying thank you opens doors and touches hearts. Now let's practice some questions. Questions are so important because they keep conversations alive. When you can ask good questions in English, suddenly you're not just responding, you're leading the conversation. Say it with me. What do you think about this idea? What do you think about this idea? Perfect. Notice how your voice goes up a little at the end? That's the natural music of English questions. Where would you like to go for dinner? Where would you like to go for dinner? Great. Imagine you're actually asking a friend this question. Where would you go? Maybe a nice restaurant? Maybe a cozy cafe? Make it real in your imagination. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Wonderful. This is such a common conversation starter. Master this, and you can start conversations with anyone. Now, here's something interesting. In English, we often combine words when we speak naturally. For example, what do you becomes whatcha in casual speech. But don't worry about that yet. Right now, we're building a strong foundation with clear pronunciation. Once you're comfortable with the clear version, the casual version will come naturally. Let's try some more phrases. I completely understand what you mean. I completely understand what you mean. Excellent! Empathy is so important in conversation. This phrase shows you're really listening. That makes a lot of sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. Perfect. This is how you agree with someone in English. So natural, So smooth. Could you explain that one more time, please? Could you explain that one more time, please? Great. Never be afraid to ask someone to repeat or explain. Even native speakers do this all the time. It shows you're engaged and interested in understanding. All right, quick break. If you're still with me, type yes in the comments. And don't forget to like this video if you're finding it helpful. Every like tells me you want more content like this. And honestly, it makes my day knowing I'm helping you on your English journey. Now, let's talk about something that happens to every English learner: feeling stuck. Sometimes you know what you want to say in your mind, but the words just won't come out right. Or maybe you say something and then you think, oh no, did I say that correctly? I've been there. Every language learner has been there. But here's the secret. The more you practice with shadowing exercises like this, the less that happens. Your brain starts thinking in English instead of translating from your native language. And when that happens, wow, it's like magic. Suddenly, English flows from you naturally, effortlessly, beautifully. Let's continue with some everyday situations. Imagine you're at a coffee shop. The smell of fresh coffee is in the air. There's soft music playing, and you're about to order. Let's practice. Say it with me. I would like a cup of coffee, please. I would like a cup of coffee, please. Perfect. So polite, so clear. Could I have that with milk and sugar? Could I have that with milk and sugar? Excellent. See? You're already having a conversation in your imagination. How much does this cost in total? How much does this cost in total? Great. Money questions are important, right? You need to understand prices, budgets, and payments. Can I pay with a credit card here? Wonderful. These practical phrases will help you so much in real life. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. Have a great day. Beautiful. Always end with kindness. It leaves a positive impression. Now, let's imagine a different situation. You're meeting someone new, maybe at a party or a networking event. You want to introduce yourself and make a good impression. Ready? Repeat after me. Hello, my name is. Say your own name here. Hello, my name is. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Excellent question. This opens up so many conversation possibilities. I am really enjoying this event. How about you? I am really enjoying this event. How about you? Perfect. You're not just talking about yourself. You're inviting the other person to share too. What do you do for work? If you don't mind me asking. What do you do for work? If you don't mind. What do you do for work if you don't mind me asking? Great! That little phrase, if you don't mind me asking, makes you sound so considerate and polite. That sounds really interesting. Tell me more about it. That sounds really interesting. Tell me more about it. Wonderful. Showing genuine interest in others is the key to great conversations in any language. Okay, quick question for you. Put it in the comments. What's your favorite English phrase that you've learned today so far? Sometimes one phrase just clicks with us, you know? It feels good to say. It sounds good to our ears, and we want to use it again and again. Share yours with me. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, Sage, I'm practicing, but I still feel nervous about speaking English with real people. And you know what? That's completely normal. Even I get nervous sometimes when I'm learning a new language. But here's what I've learned. Confidence comes from practice. And practice comes from taking action. Every time you repeat these phrases with me, you're building your confidence muscle. And one day, maybe soon, you'll find yourself in a real conversation, and these words will just flow out of you naturally. And in that moment, you'll realize, wow, I can do this. I am speaking English. Let's continue with some more practical phrases. These are for everyday situations that you might encounter. Say it with me. Excuse me, could you tell me where the restroom is? Excuse me, could you tell me where the restroom is? Perfect. Is it within walking distance from here? Is it within walking distance from here? Wonderful. That's a more advanced phrase. Within walking distance means close enough to walk. Native speakers use this all the time. Could you please write down the address for me? Could you please write down the address for me? Perfect. Sometimes hearing isn't enough. It's okay to ask someone to write something down. Now, let's practice expressing feelings and emotions. This is where English becomes really beautiful. Because you're not just exchanging information, you're sharing your heart. Repeat after me. I am so happy to be here with you. I am so happy to be here with you. Beautiful. Can you feel the warmth in those words? I feel excited about this new opportunity. I feel excited about this new opportunity. Excellent. Sharing your excitement makes others excited too. I am a little bit nervous, to be honest. I am a little bit nervous. And basically, let's practice a few. Say it with me. Well, I think that is a great idea. Well, I think that is a great idea. Nice. That well at the beginning gives you a moment to think. You know, I have always wanted to visit that place. You know, I have always wanted to visit that place. Perfect. You know is so common in casual conversation. Actually, I have never tried that before. Actually, I have never tried that before. Excellent. Actually. Helps you add new or surprising information. Basically, what I'm trying to say is. Basically, what I'm trying to say is. Great. Basically helps you summarize or simplify. I mean, it's not easy, but it's possible. I mean, it's not easy, but it's possible. Wonderful. I mean helps you clarify or rephrase. Tell me in the comments, did you know about these filler words before? Do you use them? They might seem small, but they make a huge difference in how natural you sound. Now let's practice some longer, more complex sentences. Don't worry. Take your time. Break them down if you need to. Remember, we're building strength here. Repeat after me. I have been learning English for several months now, and I can already see improvement. I have been learning English for several months now, and I can already see improvement. Excellent. That was a longer sentence, and you handled it beautifully. Even though it is challenging sometimes, I know that practice will make me better. Even though it is challenging sometimes, I know that practice will make me better. Perfect. You're connecting ideas with even though. That's advanced grammar in action. The more I practice speaking, the more confident I become in my abilities. The more I practice speaking, the more confident I become in my abilities. Wonderful. The more is such a useful structure. I am determined to reach fluency because I believe in myself. I am determined to reach fluency because I believe in myself. Beautiful. Say that again and really feel it. You are determined. You do believe in yourself. That's why you're here right now. Every day, I'm getting closer and closer to my English goals. Every day, I'm getting closer and closer to my English goals. Yes, affirmations like this are so powerful. Your mind believes what you tell it repeatedly. Okay, real talk for a moment. Learning English isn't always easy, right? Some days you feel like you're making progress, and other days you feel stuck. Some days words flow easily, and other days your mind goes blank. I get it. But here's what I want you to remember. Every single time you practice, even if it feels hard, even if it feels like nothing is happening, your brain is actually forming new connections. Your muscles are memorizing new movements. Your mind is absorbing new patterns. Progress isn't always visible, but it's always happening as long as you keep showing up. And you know what else? The fact that you're still here with me, still practicing, still trying, that tells me everything I need to know about you. You're committed. You're serious. You're not just dreaming about speaking English fluently. You're actually doing the work to make it happen. And that makes me so proud of you. Let's continue with some workplace phrases. Whether you're working now or planning to work in an English-speaking environment in the future, these will be super valuable. Say it with me. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. Perfect. Starting meetings with friendly greetings builds rapport. I would like to share some updates about our project. Excellent. Clear and professional. Does anyone have any questions or concerns about this? Great. Inviting input shows you value others' opinions. Let me know if you need any clarification on this matter. Wonderful. This keeps communication open. I will send you the details via email by the end of today. Perfect, specific, and action-oriented. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication. Beautiful. Appreciation motivates teams. Now, let's practice some phrases for making plans and arrangements. Repeat after me. Would you like to meet up for coffee this weekend? Nice. Such a friendly invitation. What time works best for you? Perfect. You're being considerate of the other person's schedule. How about we meet at that new cafe downtown? Great. You're making a specific suggestion. Sounds perfect. I will see you there at 2 o'clock. Excellent. Let me know if you need to reschedule for any reason. Wonderful. Flexibility makes you easy to work with. Looking forward to seeing you and catching up. Looking forward to seeing you and catching up. Beautiful. Ending with enthusiasm keeps relationships warm. Hey, quick pause. Are you subscribed to Easy English with Sage yet? If not, what are you waiting for? Ha! Seriously though, subscribing means you'll never miss our daily English practice sessions. We're building something special here. A community of learners who support each other, encourage each other, and grow together. Click that subscribe button and join us. Now let's talk about something fun. Let's practice shopping phrases. Whether you're buying clothes, groceries, or electronics, these will help you. Say it with me. Excuse me, how much does this cost? Excuse me, how much does this cost? Perfect. Always good to know the price before buying. Do you have this in a different size or color? Do you have this in a different size or color? Great. Options are important when shopping. Can I try this on before I buy it? Can I try this on before I buy it? Excellent. Especially important for clothes. Is this currently on sale or discount? Is this currently on sale or discount? Nice. Everyone loves a good deal, right? I will take this one. Can you wrap it, please? I will take this one. Can you wrap it, please? Wonderful. Maybe you're buying a gift. Do you accept credit cards or only cash? Do you accept credit cards or only cash? Perfect. Payment options are important to know. Could I get a receipt with this purchase? Could I get a receipt with this purchase? Great. Always good to have proof of purchase. Thank you so much for your help today. Beautiful. Kindness makes shopping more pleasant for everyone. Now, let's practice restaurant phrases. Food brings people together, and being able to order confidently in English makes dining out so much more enjoyable. Repeat after me. Good evening. Do you have a table available for two? Good evening. Do you have a table available for two? Perfect. Polite and clear. Could we see the menu, please? Could we see the menu, please? Excellent. The first step to ordering. What do you recommend from your menu today? What do you recommend from your menu today? Great. Servers usually know what's good. I would like to order the grilled chicken with vegetables. I would like to order the grilled chicken with vegetables. Wonderful. Specific orders prevent confusion. Could I have some water while I wait? Could I have some water while I wait? Perfect. Staying hydrated is important. This tastes absolutely delicious. Compliments to the chef. Beautiful. Appreciation makes people stay. Could we have the bill when you get a chance? Could we have the bill when you get a chance? Great. Polite way to ask for the check. The service was wonderful. Thank you so much. The service was wonderful. Thank you so much. Excellent. Leaving on a positive note. All right, let's check in again. Put in the comments, what's been your favorite phrase so far? And how are you feeling about your practice? Confident? Excited? Still a bit nervous? Whatever you're feeling is valid and normal. Now, I want to share something important with you. Sometimes people ask me, Sage, how long until I can speak English fluently? And honestly, there's no one answer to that question because everyone's journey is different. But here's what I can tell you. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Practicing for 15 minutes every day is way more effective than practicing for 3 hours once a week. Why? Because your brain needs regular exposure and repetition to form lasting memories and habits. So even if you can only practice for 10 minutes today, that's perfect. Show up tomorrow for another 10 minutes, and the next day, and the next. Before you know it, those minutes will add up to hours, and those hours will transform your English completely. Let's continue with some health-related phrases. These are important for doctor visits or talking about how you feel. Say it with me. I am not feeling very well today. I am not feeling very well today. Good. It's important to communicate when you don't feel well. I have been having a headache since this morning. I have been having a headache since this morning. Perfect. Specific information helps doctors help you. Could you recommend something for this cold? Could you recommend something for this cold? Excellent. Asking for advice is smart. I need to schedule an appointment with the doctor. I need to schedule an appointment with the doctor. Great. Taking care of your health is priority. Thank you for checking on me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for checking on me. I really appreciate it. Wonderful. Gratitude for care and concern. I am feeling much better now after resting. I am feeling much better now after resting. Perfect. Good news is always nice to share. Now let's practice some travel phrases. Travel opens up the world, and English is like a passport that works almost everywhere. Repeat after me. Excuse me, which platform is the train to London? Excuse me, which platform is the train to London? Excellent. Knowing where to go is crucial. How long is the journey from here to the airport? How long is the journey from here to the airport? Perfect. Time management while traveling. Could you help me find my gate for this flight? Could you help me find my gate, Fo? Great. Airports can be confusing. Is there a tourist information center around here? Is there a tourist information center around here? Wonderful. These centers are so helpful. What time does the last bus leave from this stop? What time does the last bus leave from this stop? Excellent. Don't want to miss the last bus. I would like to book a hotel room for 3 nights. I would like to book a hotel room for 3 nights. Perfect. Clear booking request. Could you recommend some interesting places to visit nearby? Could you recommend some interesting places to visit nearby? Beautiful. Locals know the best spots. Now let's practice expressing opinions. Being able to share what you think is a key part of interesting conversations. Say it with me. In my opinion, this is a very important issue. In my opinion, this is a very important issue. Great. In my opinion is a classic way to share your thoughts. Perfect. Stating your beliefs clearly. From my perspective, both sides have valid points. From my perspective, both sides have valid points. Excellent. Showing you can see multiple viewpoints. I would have to disagree with that statement. I would have to disagree with that statement. Wonderful. Polite disagreement is an important skill. That is a really interesting way to look at it. That is a really interesting way to look at it. Great. Acknowledging others' perspectives. I had never thought about it that way before. I had never thought about it that way before. Perfect. Showing openness to new ideas. You have definitely given me something to think about. You have definitely given me something to think about. Beautiful, reflective, and thoughtful response. Quick question. Tell me in the comments, what topic would you love to have a conversation about in English? Sports? Technology? Travel? Food? Music? Culture? Share it with me. Maybe we'll create a special practice video about that topic. Now, let's practice some phrases for asking for help or clarification. Remember, asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Repeat after me. I am sorry, but I did not quite understand that. I'm sorry, but I did not quite understand that. Perfect. Honesty about understanding is important. Could you please speak a little more slowly? Could you please speak a little more slowly? Excellent. Don't be afraid to control the pace. Would you mind repeating that one more time? Would you mind repeating that one more time? Great. Repetition helps comprehension. What does that word mean exactly? What does that word mean exactly? Wonderful. Vocabulary building in action. Could you give me an example of what you mean? Could you give me an example of what you mean? Perfect. Examples make things clear. I think I understand, but let me confirm. I think I understand, but let me confirm. Excellent. Checking understanding prevents mistakes. Thank you for explaining that so clearly to me. Thank you for explaining that so clearly to me. Beautiful. Appreciation for patience. Now, let's practice talking about hobbies and interests. This is where conversations become fun and personal. Say it with me. I really enjoy reading books in my free time. I really enjoy reading books in my free time. Nice. Reading is such a wonderful hobby. My favorite hobby is playing guitar and writing songs. My favorite hobby is playing guitar and writing songs. Excellent. Creative hobbies are inspiring. I love spending time outdoors and exploring nature. I love spending time outdoors and exploring nature. Perfect. Nature is healing, isn't it? On weekends, I usually watch movies with my family. On weekends, I usually watch movies with my family. Wonderful. Family time is precious. I have recently started learning how to cook. Great. New hobbies keep life interesting. What about you? What do you enjoy doing? What about you? What do you enjoy doing? Perfect. Showing interest in others' hobbies. We should try that activity together sometime. We should try that activity together sometime. Beautiful. Suggesting shared activities builds friendship. All right, we're making incredible progress. Can you feel it? Your mouth is getting more comfortable with English sounds. Your brain is recognizing patterns. Your confidence is growing. And all of this is happening because you showed up and you're putting in the work. That's amazing. Let's continue with some technology-related phrases. In today's world, talking about technology is almost unavoidable. Repeat after me. Do you know how to connect to the Wi-Fi here? Do you know how to connect to the Wi-Fi here? Perfect. Wi-Fi is essential nowadays. My phone battery is running low. Do you have a charger? My phone battery is running low. Do you have a charger? Excel. Modern problems require modern solutions. Ha ha! I need to update the software on my computer. I need to update the software on my computer. Great. Keeping technology updated is important. Could you show me how to use this application? Could you show me how to use this application? Wonderful. Not afraid to learn. I am having trouble logging into my account. I am having trouble logging into my account. Perfect. Tech problems happen to everyone. This new gadget has some really interesting features. This new gadget has some really interesting features. Excellent. Talking about tech specs. Have you seen the latest update on social media? Have you seen the latest update on social media? Great! Social media is part of modern communication. Now, let's practice some weather-related phrases. Weather is actually one of the most common conversation topics in English. Say it with me. It is such a beautiful day today, is it not? Starting conversations with weather is very common. I heard it's going to rain later this afternoon. I heard it's going to rain later this afternoon. Excellent. Sharing weather forecasts. The weather has been quite unpredictable lately. The weather has been quite unpredictable lately. Great. Climate observations. I love sunny days like this one. I love sunny days like this one. Wonderful. Expressing preferences. It is getting colder now that winter is approaching. It is getting colder now that winter is approaching. Perfect. Seasonal observations. Did you see the beautiful sunset yesterday evening? Did you see the beautiful sunset yesterday evening? Beautiful. Sharing moments of natural beauty. Now, let's practice making complaints politely. Yes, sometimes things go wrong, and you need to express dissatisfaction, but we can do it politely and professionally. Repeat after me. I'm sorry to say this, but there seems to be a problem. I'm sorry to say this, but there seems to be a problem. Excellent. Apologizing before complaining softens it. This is not exactly what I ordered earlier. This is not exactly what I ordered earlier. Perfect. Clear and specific. I was expecting better quality for this price. I was expecting better quality for this price. Great. Stating expectations reasonably. Could we please find a solution to this issue? Could we please find a solution to this issue? Wonderful. Solution-focused approach. I would appreciate it if you could look into this. I would appreciate it if you could look into this. Perfect. Polite, but firm. Thank you for understanding and helping resolve this. Thank you for understanding and helping resolve this. Beautiful. Ending with gratitude. Okay, let's pause for a moment. If you're still watching and practicing, give yourselves a pat on the back. Seriously, you've been practicing for a while now, and that takes dedication. Drop a comment and let me know, how far are you into the video? Are you taking breaks or are you powering through? Now let me tell you something that might surprise you. The most successful English learners I have ever met are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the most consistent. They are the ones who show up every single day, even when they do not feel like it, even when progress seems slow, even when they make mistakes. They show up anyway. And that is what makes all the difference. You are doing that right now. You are showing up. And I want you to remember this moment. Remember how you felt today, practicing English, pushing yourself, choosing growth over comfort. Because on the days when motivation is low, you can come back to this memory and remind yourself, I have done this before, and I can do it again. Let's continue with some phrases about time and schedules. Managing time is such an important part of daily life, and being able to talk about it clearly in English is super valuable. Say it with me. What time does the meeting start? Tomorrow morning. What time does the meeting start tomorrow morning? Perfect. Clear time questions are essential. I need to leave by 5 o'clock at the latest. I need to leave by 5 o'clock at the latest. Excellent. Setting clear time boundaries. How long will this take approximately? How long will this take approximately? Great. Planning requires time estimates. I am running a bit late. I will be there soon. I am running a bit late. I will be there soon. Wonderful. Communicating delays prevents worry. Let's reschedule for next week if that works for you. Let's reschedule for next week if that works for you. Perfect. Flexible scheduling. I have a deadline coming up very soon. I have a deadline coming up very soon. Excellent. Communicating urgency. Could we push this back by about 30 minutes? Could we push this back by about 30 minutes? Great. Asking for adjustments politely. Now, let's practice phrases about giving and receiving directions. Getting lost is no fun, but knowing how to ask for help makes everything easier. Repeat after me. Excuse me, how do I get to the train station from here? Excuse me, how do I get to the train station from here? Perfect. Direct and polite. Is it faster to walk or take the bus? Is it faster to walk or take the bus? Excellent. Comparing options. You need to turn left at the next traffic light. You need to turn left at the next traffic light. Great. Giving clear directions. Go straight ahead for about 2 blocks. Go straight ahead for about 2 blocks. Wonderful. Distance indicators help. You will see a large pharmacy on your right side. You will see a large pharmacy on your right side. Perfect. Landmarks make directions easier. It is just around the corner from the post office. It is excellent. Relative positions are helpful. Thank you so much for your help and directions. Thank you so much for your help and directions. Beautiful. Always thank helpful people. Now let's practice talking about family and relationships. These conversations help us connect on a deeper, more personal level. Say it with me. I come from a large and loving family. I come from a large and loving family. Wonderful. Family is so important in every culture. My sister is studying medicine at university. My sister is studying medicine at university. Perfect. Sharing family achievements. I have 2 younger brothers and 1 older sister. I have 2 younger brothers and 1 older sister. Great. Describing family structure. My parents have been married for 30 years now. My parents have been married for 30 years now. Beautiful. Celebrating long relationships. We try to have dinner together every Sunday evening. Excellent. Family traditions matter. My grandmother tells the most interesting stories. My grandmother tells the most interesting stories. Wonderful. Honoring elders' wisdom. I am very close to my cousins, and we talk often. I am very close to my cousins, and we talk often. Perfect. Extended family connections. Hey, quick question for the comments. Do you practice English with your family members? Maybe you could teach them what you are learning. Excellent. Beautiful aspiration. I want to use English in my professional career. I want to use English in my professional career. Great. Connecting language to career goals. One day, I will achieve everything I'm working toward. One day, I will achieve everything I'm working toward. Wonderful. Confident and determined. I believe that anything is possible with hard work. I believe that anything is possible with hard work. Perfect. Growth mindset in action. Every day brings me closer to my dreams. Every day brings me closer to my dreams. Beautiful. Positive daily affirmation. Now, let's practice some phrases for social situations and making friends. English opens doors to friendships all around the world. Say it with me. Would you like to join us for lunch today? Would you like to join us for lunch today? Perfect. Friendly invitation. I would love to get to know you better. I would love to get to know you better. Excellent. Expressing genuine interest. We should definitely keep in touch after this. We should definitely keep in touch after this. Great. Wanting to maintain connection. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Wonderful. Conversation starter about availability. That sounds like so much fun. Count me in. That sounds like so much fun. Count me in. Perfect. Enthusiastic acceptance. I am so glad we met today. You are wonderful. I am so glad we met today. You are wonderful. Beautiful. Warm appreciation of new friendship. Let's exchange contact information before we leave. Let's exchange contact information before we leave. Excellent. Practical friendship maintenance. All right, my friend. I hope you are feeling the rhythm now. Your voice is stronger. Your pronunciation is clearer. And your confidence is building. Can you feel it? I can. I can hear it in my mind as you practice along with me. You are doing amazing. Let's practice some phrases about learning and education. Since you are actively learning right now, these should feel very relevant. Repeat after me. I am always eager to learn new things. I am always eager to learn new things. Perfect. Lifelong learner attitude. Making mistakes is an important part of learning. Making mistakes is an important part of learning. Excellent. Healthy perspective on errors. I try to practice a little bit every single day. I try to practice a little bit every single day. Great. Consistency is key. Can you explain this concept in simpler terms? Can you explain this concept in simpler terms? Wonderful. Not afraid to ask for clarity. I find this topic absolutely fascinating. I find this topic absolutely fascinating. Perfect. Enthusiasm for learning. I have learned so much from this experience already. I have learned so much from this experience already. Excellent. Recognizing your own progress. Thank you for being such a patient teacher. Beautiful. Appreciating those who help you learn. Now let's practice some phrases about describing people and personalities. These help paint pictures with words. Say it with me. She is one of the kindest people I know. She is one of the kindest people I know. Wonderful. Complimenting character. He has a great sense of humor and makes everyone laugh. He has a great sense of humor and makes everyone laugh. Perfect. Describing personality traits. My best friend is incredibly supportive and loyal. My best friend is incredibly supportive and loyal. Excellent. Valuing friendship qualities. She is very creative and always has innovative ideas. She is very creative and always has innovative ideas. Great. Recognizing talents. He is quite reserved, but very thoughtful and caring. He is quite reserved, but very thoughtful and caring. Wonderful. Nuanced personality description. They are the type of people who light up a room. They are the type of people who light up a room. Beautiful. Poetic way to describe charisma. I admire people who stay positive despite challenges. I admire people who stay positive despite challenges. Perfect. Expressing values through descriptions. Now, let's talk about something real for a moment. Sometimes, when you are learning English, you might compare yourself to others. You might see someone speaking fluently and think, I will never get there. Or you might feel discouraged because your progress seems slow. I understand that feeling. But here is what I want you to know. Everyone's journey is unique. Someone else's chapter 20 does not diminish your chapter 5. Your progress is yours alone, and it is valuable and important. The person who inspired you with their fluent English, they were once exactly where you are now, struggling with pronunciation, searching for words, feeling nervous. But they kept going, and so will you, because you are here, you are practicing, you are committed. That is all you need. Let's continue with some phrases about daily routines. Talking about routines is common in casual conversation. Repeat after me. I usually wake up around 6:30 every morning. I usually wake up around 6:30 every morning. Perfect. Describing regular habits. The first thing I do is drink a glass of water. The first thing I do is drink a glass of water. Excellent. Healthy morning routine. I like to exercise before starting my workday. I like to exercise before starting my workday. Great. Prioritizing health. In the evening, I spend time with my family. In the evening, I spend time with my family. Wonderful. Work-life balance. Before bed, I always read for about 20 minutes. Before bed, I always read for about 20 minutes. perfect evening ritual. On weekends, I try to wake up a bit later. On weekends, I try to wake up a bit later. Excellent. Weekend differences. I find that routines help me stay organized and focused. Beautiful. Reflecting on benefits of routines. Tell me in the comments, what is your daily routine like? Do you practice English in the morning, afternoon, or evening? When does your brain work best for learning? Everyone is different, and knowing your own rhythm helps you practice more effectively. Now let's practice some phrases about food and cooking. Food is such a universal topic that brings people together. Say it with me. I absolutely love trying new cuisines and flavors. I absolutely love trying new cuisines and flavors. Perfect! Adventurous eater. Cooking is one of my favorite ways to relax. Cooking is one of my favorite ways to relax. Excellent. Therapeutic cooking. This dish has such amazing and complex flavors. This dish, my favorite meal is definitely my mother's home cooking. My favorite meal is definitely my mother's home cooking. Beautiful. Nothing beats home cooking, right? Would you like to try some of this? It is delicious. Would you like to try some of this? It is delicious. Perfect. Sharing food generously. I have never tasted anything quite like this before. I have never tasted anything quite like this before. Excellent. Expressing novelty. Now let's practice phrases about weather and seasons. These are great conversation fillers and help establish common ground. Repeat after me. The weather is absolutely perfect today. The weather is absolutely perfect today. Perfect. Appreciating good weather. I think we might get some rain later this afternoon. I think we might get some rain later this afternoon. Great. Making weather predictions. Autumn is my favorite season because of the colors. Autumn is my favorite season because of the colors. Excellent. Expressing seasonal pre. It has been unusually warm for this time of year. It has been unusually warm for this time of year. Wonderful. Observing weather patterns. I love the snow, but the cold can be challenging. I love the snow, but the cold can be challenging. Perfect. Balanced perspective. Spring brings such beautiful flowers and fresh energy. Spring brings such beautiful flowers and fresh energy. Beautiful, poetic seasonal description. The summer heat can be quite intense here. The summer heat can be quite intense here. Great. Regional weather characteristics. Now let's practice some phrases about problems and solutions. Life has challenges, and being able to discuss them in English is empowering. Say it with me. I am facing a bit of a challenge right now. I am facing a bit of a challenge right now. Perfect. Admitting difficulties. I need to figure out the best way to approach this. Can you help me brainstorm some possible solutions? Can you help me brainstorm some possible solutions? Great. Seeking collaborative help. I think we can work through this together. I think we can work through this together. Wonderful. Team approach. Every problem has a solution if we think creatively. Every problem has a solution if we think creatively. Perfect. Optimistic problem solving. Let me take some time to think about this carefully. Let me take some time to think about this carefully. Excellent. Thoughtful consideration. Thank you for helping me see this from another angle. Thank you for helping me see this from another angle. Beautiful. Appreciating new perspectives. Quick check-in. How are you doing? Are you still practicing out loud? Remember, the more you actually speak, the more benefit you get. Your mouth needs to move. Your vocal cords need to vibrate. Your tongue needs to practice those positions. Silent practice helps too. Much faster. Now let's practice some phrases about technology and modern life. We live in a digital age, so these are incredibly relevant. Repeat after me. I spend probably too much time on my phone. I spend probably too much time on my phone. Perfect. Self-awareness about screen time. Haha, we all do this. Social media can be both useful and distracting. Social media can be both useful and distracting. Excellent. Balanced view of technology. I try to limit my screen time before bed. I try to limit my screen time before bed. Great. Healthy digital habits. Technology has made communication so much easier. Technology has made communication so much easier. Wonderful. Recognizing benefits. Sometimes I miss the days without constant connectivity. Sometimes I miss the days without constant connectivity. Perfect. Nostalgic reflection. I am trying to learn more about digital privacy. I am trying to learn more about digital privacy. Excellent. Important modern concern. Video calls have really helped me stay connected with family. Video calls have really helped me stay connected with family. Beautiful. Technology bringing people together. Now let's practice expressing preferences and making choices. Decision-making language is super useful. Say it with me. I would rather stay home tonight if that is okay. I would rather stay home tonight if that is okay. Perfect. Polite preference expression. I prefer coffee over tea most of the time. I prefer coffee over tea most of the time. Excellent. Simple preference statement. If I had to choose, I would pick the blue one. If I had to choose, I would pick the blue one. Great. Making decisions. I am not particularly fond of spicy food, honestly. I am not particularly fond of spicy food, honestly. Wonderful. Expressing dislikes politely. Given the choice, I would love to travel more often. Given the choice, I would love to travel more often. Perfect. Hypothetical preferences. I tend to prefer quiet evenings over crowded parties. I tend to prefer quiet evenings over crowded parties. Excellent. Personality-based preferences. Actually, I think I will go with your recommendation. Actually, I think I will go with your recommendation. Beautiful. Trusting others' judgment. Now let's practice some phrases about feelings and emotions. Emotional vocabulary helps you express yourself authentically. Repeat after me. I am feeling incredibly grateful for everything today. I am feeling incredibly grateful for everything today. Perfect. Gratitude expression. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed, but I know it will pass. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed, but I know it will pass. Excellent. Acknowledging temporary emotions. This news has made I'm a bit anxious about the presentation tomorrow. I'm a bit anxious about the presentation tomorrow. Wonderful. Honest vulnerability. I feel so proud of what I've accomplished recently. I feel so proud of what I've accomplished recently. Perfect. Self-recognition. It makes me sad to see people struggling like this. It makes me sad to see people struggling like this. Beautiful. Empathy expression. I am frustrated, but I am trying to stay patient. I am frustrated, but I'm trying to stay patient. Excellent. Emotional management. All right, we are deep into this practice now. You have been repeating, speaking, practicing for a while. Your English muscles are definitely getting a workout. How does your mouth feel? How does your confidence feel? I bet it is growing stronger with every sentence. Let's practice some phrases about memories and past experiences. Sharing stories connects us. Say it with me. I will never forget the day when I first arrived here. I will never forget the day when I first arrived here. Perfect. Powerful memory statement. That was one of the best experiences of my entire life. That was one of the best experiences of my entire life. Excellent. Emphasizing positive memories. Looking back, I realize how much I have grown since then. Looking back, I realize how much I have grown since then. Great. Reflective perspective. I used to be afraid of making mistakes when speaking. I used to be afraid of making mistakes when speaking. Wonderful. Past fears acknowledged. Those memories always bring a smile to my face. Those memories always bring a smile to my face. Perfect. Emotional connection to past. I learned so many valuable lessons from that experience. I learned so many valuable lessons from that experience. Excellent. Growth mindset. If I could go back, I would not change anything. If I could go back, I would not change anything. Beautiful. Now let's practice some encouragement phrases. Sometimes we all need encouragement, and knowing how to give it creates positive energy. Repeat after me. You can do this. I believe in you completely. You can do this. I believe in you completely. Yes, feel that energy. Do not give up now. You are so close. Do not give up now. You are so close. Perfect. Motivating persistence. You are doing better than you think you are. You are doing better than you think you are. Excellent. Recognizing hidden progress. Every step forward counts, no matter how small. Every step forward counts, no matter how small. Great. Valuing incremental progress. I am so proud of how far you have come already. I am so proud of how far you have come already. Wonderful. Celebrating achievements. Keep going. You are making amazing progress. Keep going. You are making amazing progress. Perfect. Energizing encouragement. You have got this. I'm cheering for you. You have got this. I am cheering for you. Beautiful. Supportive enthusiasm. And you know what? All of those encouragement phrases, they apply to you right now. You can do this. You are doing this. Every sentence you repeat, every word you practice, every minute you invest, it all counts. It all matters. You are building something incredible here. Let's practice some phrases about plans and intentions. Talking about the future helps us manifest our goals. Say it with me. I am planning to visit Europe next summer. I am planning to visit Europe next summer. Perfect! Future plans with time frame. I intend to finish this project by the end of the month. I intend to finish this project by the end of the month. Excellent. Clear intention with deadline. I hope to improve my English significantly this year. I hope to improve my English significantly this year. Great. And you will. You are already doing it. I'm thinking about changing careers in the near future. Wonderful. Contemplating major changes. My plan is to start my own business someday. My plan is to start my own business someday. Perfect. Entrepreneurial aspirations. I am going to make more time for the things I love. I am going to make more time for the things I love. Excellent. Life balance intentions. I want to become the best version of myself possible. I want to become the best version of myself possible. Beautiful. Personal development goal. Tell me in the comments, what is one goal you have for your English learning? Be specific. Write it down. When you write your goal publicly, it becomes more real, more concrete, and you are more likely to achieve it. So share with me, what do you want to accomplish with your English? Now, let's practice some phrases about giving advice and suggestions. Sometimes people come to us for guidance. Repeat after me. If I were you, I would think about it carefully first. If I were you, I would think about it carefully first. Perfect. Hypothetical advice structure. You might want to consider all your options before deciding. You might want to consider all your options before deciding. Excellent. Gentle suggestion. Have you thought about trying a different approach? Have you thought about trying a different approach? Great. Question-based advice. In my experience, it helps to break big tasks into smaller steps. In my experience, it helps to break big tasks into smaller steps. Wonderful. Experience-based wisdom. My advice would be to trust your instincts on this. My advice would be to trust your instincts on this. Perfect. Empowering advice. Why do you not take some time to rest and reflect? Why do you not take some time to rest and reflect? Excellent. Caring suggestion. Whatever you decide, I will support you completely. Whatever you decide, I will support you completely. Beautiful. Unconditional support. Now let's practice describing places. Being able to paint pictures with words makes your English vivid and engaging. Say it with me. The city is bustling with energy and life. The city is bustling with energy and life. Perfect. Vivid city description. This place has such a peaceful and calming atmosphere. This place has such a peaceful and calming atmosphere. Excellent. Serene place description. The view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. The view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. Great. Impressive site description. This neighborhood has a very friendly and welcoming vibe. This neighborhood has a very friendly and welcoming vibe. Wonderful. Community atmosphere. The countryside here is incredibly green and beautiful. The countryside here is incredibly green and beautiful. Perfect. Nature description. Excellent. Interior atmosphere. Everywhere you look, there is something interesting to see. Everywhere you look, there is something interesting to see. Beautiful. Stimulating environment description. We are getting close to the end now. But before we finish, I want to practice some phrases about gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude makes life richer and relationships stronger. Repeat after me. I cannot thank you enough for everything you have done. I cannot thank you enough for everything you have done. Perfect. Deep gratitude. I truly appreciate your kindness and generosity. I truly appreciate your kindness and generosity. Excellent. Specific appreciation. You have made such a positive difference in my life. You have made such a positive difference in my life. Great. Impact recognition. I am so grateful to have you in my life. I am so grateful to have you in my life. Wonderful. Personal. Thank you for always being there when I need you. Perfect. Reliability appreciation. Your support means more to me than words can express. Your support means more to me than words can express. Excellent. Beyond words gratitude. I will never forget your kindness and compassion. I will never forget your kindness and compassion. Beautiful. Lasting appreciation. Now, let's practice some final phrases about motivation and perseverance. These are the words that keep us going when things get tough. Say it with me. Success is not about never falling down. Success is not about never falling down. Perfect. Redefining success. It is about getting back up every single time. It is about getting back up every single time. Excellent. Resilience message. The only failure is giving up completely. The only failure is giving up completely. Great. Perseverance mindset. Wonderful. Valuing incremental growth. I will keep trying until I achieve my goals. I will keep trying until I achieve my goals. Perfect. Determined commitment. Challenges make me stronger and more capable. Challenges make me stronger and more capable. Excellent. Growth through difficulty. I believe in my ability to learn and improve. I believe in my ability to learn and improve. Beautiful. Self-efficacy. Every day is a new opportunity to practice and grow. Every day is a new opportunity to practice and grow. Perfect. Daily renewal mindset. My friend, we have come so far together today. Can you believe how much English you have practiced? How many sentences you have spoken? How many different situations we've explored together? This is incredible. You are incredible. And here is what I want you to understand. This practice we did today is not just about memorizing phrases or perfecting pronunciation. It is about building confidence, about proving to yourself that you can speak English, that you are capable, that you will achieve fluency if you keep showing up, just like you did today. Every time you practice, you are sending a message to your brain. English is important to me. English is part of my life. English is something I am committed to mastering. And your brain responds to that commitment. It creates new neural pathways. It strengthens connections. It makes English more and more natural for you. So as we come toward the end of this practice session, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. First, be patient with yourself. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Some days you will feel like you are flying, and other days you will feel stuck. Both are normal. Both are part of the process. What matters is that you keep showing up, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself. Second, celebrate small victories. Did you pronounce a difficult celebrate? These small wins add up to big transformations over time. Third, make English a daily habit, not an occasional event. You do not need to practice for hours. Even 10 or 15 minutes every single day will create remarkable results over time. Consistency is the secret ingredient that separates those who dream about fluency from those who achieve it. Fourth, do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Someone else might be learning faster or slower than you. That is okay. Your journey is unique to you. Focus on being better than you were yesterday, not better than someone else today. And finally, remember why you started. Why do you want to learn English? Maybe it's for career opportunities, for travel, for connecting with people from different cultures, for accessing information, for personal growth. Whatever your reason, hold on to it. Write it down. Look at it when motivation is low. Your why is your anchor. Before I let you go, I want to say this. I am genuinely proud of you. You could have spent this time doing anything else, scrolling through social media, watching entertainment, or just relaxing. But instead, you chose to invest in yourself. You chose growth. You chose to practice English with me. That says so much about your character, your determination, your commitment to becoming better. If you found this practice helpful, please do two things for me. First, like this video. It really helps other English learners discover Easy English with Sage, and together we can build a community of motivated learners supporting each other. Second, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a practice session. I create new content regularly because I am committed to your English success. And hey, leave me a comment. Tell me which phrase was your favorite today. Tell me what you want to practice next. Tell me about your English learning journey. I read every comment, and I love hearing from you. This is not just me talking to you. This is us building a community together. Remember, my friend, even 5 minutes of practice today is better than 0 minutes. Even one sentence spoken out loud is progress. Even one word learned is growth. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. They compound over time into extraordinary results. You are not just learning English. You are becoming someone who speaks English. You are transforming your identity, expanding your capabilities, opening doors to new opportunities. That is powerful. That is exciting. That is worth celebrating. So until next time, keep practicing, keep believing, keep growing. Your English fluency is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. And with the dedication you showed today, that when is coming sooner than you think. This is Sage from Easy English with Sage, reminding you that you are capable, you are progressing, and you are on your way to English fluency. I will see you in the next practice session. Until then, take care of yourself, be proud of your efforts today, and remember, every single day, you are getting closer to your English goals. You have got this, my friend. I believe in you. Now go out there and use what you have practiced today. The world is waiting to hear your voice in English. See you soon.